All right, match number 2 against Ireland. USA heading to St. Louis for this one. Gonna play at City Park Stadium to close out this 2-game series against Ireland, the last set of international friendlies for this national team before Andonovski and the coaching staff finalizes a World Cup roster. So, what are we going to see in game 2, or what would we like to see in game
Mhm.
2? Let's see, Saturday to Tuesday, a little bit of a quick turnaround, but I think we're probably going to see some similar faces. I think if
Yeah.
this is all about making sure that your mostly ideal 11 continues to get time together, I think we're going to still see a similar starting 11. Obviously sans Swanson at this point, but Roosevelt going 80 minutes in game 1. I won't be surprised if she gets a start in game
Mhm.
2. Same for Herrera, etc. Um, I'm
Yeah,
curious
I don't think Ertz will start.
No, I think that's still the concept there is still to just maybe
Mhm.
get minutes off the bench. Currently unattached for club, but maybe that's something else that's going to come out of this set of friendlies. Eventually, a club team will be announced for Ertz, but I just think at this point we might see some similar faces that we saw in
Yeah.
game 1.
Yeah, I agree. Looking like backline, I think we're going to see Nair again. I don't think there'll be rotation there. I think that we could see Cook get time alongside Gurma in the back line. And then I really want to see Davidson. I know she didn't dress for the first game, but I would like to see Cook get the start and then Davidson rotate in to be alongside Gurma.
Yeah.
But because I think Sauerbrun's a lock and she
Oh
has
yeah.
been a lock. You know what she can do. So, okay, let's see Dunn, Cook, Gurma, Fox along the back line, and then Davidson rotated in for Cook. So then we get to see Davidson and Gurma.
It's St. Louis though. I mean, they're
Yeah.
honoring the team captain with
I
her
know she's gonna start.
flag,
She's gonna play. She's gonna get a goal as she should, as she should. I know, but like
She's
this
gonna
is
get a goal.
I know. This is great. I love it. But I mean, yeah, I think we'll still see Haran, Lavelle, Sullivan in that center midfield. And between Morgan and Smith up top, of course, there's no Swanson. She's not even with the team anymore. Alyssa Thompson being called in to this camp for her U.S. international cap this year, her first one. I don't think we'll get a start from Thompson. I think Rodman will get the start in that front line. She's who rotated in for Swanson, coming in at the end of the first half in the first match. But I think it'll be Rodman, Morgan, Smith in that front line.
Hey, I don't hate it. I like it. I thought Rodman was a great substitute in for Swanson at the moment. So no Lynn Williams for you for the start. Maybe we see her off the bench.
I think we see her off the bench. I do.
Maybe do we see the elbow still taped up?
Yeah,
What do you think?
probably elbow still, gingerbread man style running out there for Williams. I don't think she gets the start. I mean, I think that we're going to see what he wants as his starting lineup out there. Again,
Yeah,
maybe different rotation coming into this one. Like we'll get some rotation at halftime, right? We didn't. We only got Rodman coming in at halftime, so maybe that's when we'll see Williams get minutes. Maybe Davidson alongside Sauerbrunn. Yeah,
yeah.
that's when we'll see the rotation. Ertz, I'd like to get her a little bit more of a run too, right? She came in
Okay.
around the
So
70th minute.
30 minutes versus 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Maybe
honestly, kind of see how she does and how she's feeling in this one. But I think this second game will be a good test for the United States because Ireland got their number in the first game a little bit. They had a really good game plan. They also got a goal, right? Remember, we didn't even talk about this in the recap. The Irish scored. They found the back of the net,
yeah,
and
rolled off.
it was
Yeah,
called off due to offside, but they still got a goal. It was quick transition. That's the moments that Ireland, they had a lot of success on set pieces. There was a corner kick opportunity in the first game that Morgan saved off the line. They had free kicks, corners. Those set piece opportunities proved to be dangerous for the United States. And then as the second half went on in the first match, the Irish found themselves getting man up or equal opportunity in the transition game, not necessarily getting in behind the United States backline, but forcing them to turn and run, forcing them to open up that space. And that's where Ireland got the goal in the second half that was ultimately called off. So I'm going to be very interested to see how Ireland sets out with their game plan, because their game plan worked in the first game, I think. I mean, the fact that they got the Americans' only goal came from a penalty kick, and then the second goal, or the first goal, but coming from a defender in the run of play, like they equalized or neutralized, Morgan, Smith, Swanson, Rodman.
Yeah.
Right? Like if that was your game plan as an Irish team, like, hey, we can't let Rodman, Smith, whoever the forwards are for the US, get the ball, turn and run. They didn't. And they didn't do that. It was a good game plan. So now for the US, how do they get the ball to Smith's feet and Morgan and Rodman and Williams, who's ever in that front line, and make them more dangerous and force shots on goal, force opportunities, and open up the spaces, really problem solve against the Irish defense.
Okay, so Rodman getting the start for you in this attacking line for game 2. I'm with you. I like it. There were 3 players who didn't dress in that first game. Who are 3 players that are not dressing in this second match for you?
This is a good one. Caught me off guard on this one. I'm looking.
I'm sorry.
Casey Kruger. I don't think she didn't dress. I don't think she gets to dress again. I think it was more like, let's see, bring her into training, see how she's doing. They've got a good back line at this point. Unfortunately, I would love to see Kruger, but I don't think we will. Kelly O'Hara did not dress before either. I don't think it'll be any of the forwards. I think we'll see all of the forwards dress. I really do.
You're not in the camp where it's like, oh no, especially after game 1, we've got to wrap everybody in bubble wrap. You're not in that camp.
No, you can't be. You can't be in that camp. 3 months out from the World Cup, you can't be in that camp.
Soccer giveth and it taketh away. That's the game.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I hate it. I hate that part of it, but it's like a thing that exists.
I know.
It's existed since the beginning of time, unfortunately. But
so who do you think won't dress?
Oh, I'm with you. I think Kruger might be one of those players where you don't dress, because I also think, like, even though they haven't necessarily seen her in national team camps, this is a player that Andonovski kind of rates already and understands what he's getting out of her based on her NWSL play. I really think that maybe Kelly O'Hara is another player that doesn't dress. Again, similarly to Kruger, this is a veteran player, defender that has played in 2 World Cups, Olympics. You know what you're getting from this player, and she also knows what she's providing in this system for you. And if the idea is like everyone has to be available if you're in this camp, because we need to get together and make sure that you have as much time as possible in the build up to a World Cup, then maybe you dress them. But I don't know if someone like Kelly O'Hara is going a full 90 minutes.
No,
in a game
I don't think she is.
like this.
Not when you know you have a Fox that can step in.
Yeah.
Honestly. So what about Alyssa Thompson?
I was going to say, we also did in our preview for the first game, we also did like, who do we want to see minutes versus who do we think needs minutes? So, like, yes, I think Alyssa Thompson is someone that I would really want to see get minutes in this, but I don't think we're going to see it.
I think we could see her be one of the players that doesn't dress. She gets called in, she gets to train, but she's not going to dress. I mean, I don't know. Taylor Korniak?
Who needs minutes for you out of this second game? Who needs those minutes in order to leave that final imprint?
I think Ertz needs more minutes. I think Rodman. I think she's going to get the start, but I think Rodman needs more minutes.
I think Sanchez needs more minutes.
I think Sanchez needs more minutes. I want Davidson to get minutes.
I want Davidson.
I want and need her to get more minutes.
All right. The wants versus needs is something that we always have to balance as adults. Like, do you really need those Hawaiian rolls, or do you just want them? Sorry, I'm still stuck on the Easter brunch.
I love it. And if you want these players to get more minutes, go play FIFA, because then you can make them do whatever you want.
You could put whatever ideal starting 11 that you want to have for this team. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get to see Sinead Fairley for Ireland.
I think she gets another start.
I would like to see it.
I think she gets another start.
I would like to see it, and hopefully We do. But that's a wrap for us today on Attacking Third. Thank you all so much